What's going on, guys? Welcome to David Pofa Speaks. It's good to see you again. Thank you for spending time. Thank you for joining me back here. I believe we're actually on day 3, the 4% challenge review, daily dose, day number 3. Just want to remind you that if you're wondering what's going on with day 3, it's a continuation of this journey that we're going on, which is the 4% challenge. Each day we have a capsule, a success pill that we take, and we get training and we take action. And then we have a focus, radar, strategic approach to blowing up and living our best lives. So without any further ado, this video shouldn't be too long. Let me get logged back in and let's get this puppy started. All right. Hopefully we can log in okay. All right. So far so good. Let's go to the challenge. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So we're shooting 3 today. I got to shoot 4 and I got to do 5 and record 5. But let's get I consumed pill 3 and 4, but I'm just getting around to recording it. So let's make it happen. All right. So here we have session 3 of the challenge. In this session here. Okay. So if I remember correctly, yeah, this is where Vic is really his goal is to really connect with you and have this information that we've talked about prior in session 2, have it really resonate on an intellectual level, but really deeper on an emotional level. Because what you may or may not know, what you feel emotionally that's your consciousness, that's your conscious awareness of the different vibratory state that you're on. So it's important that we understand what we're feeling, and it's important to understand that we can change what we're feeling by making a decision. If we're feeling like I don't feel like doing this, we can make a decision. Hey, what's my goal? Pull out your goal card. Why are you really trying to do this? These are some processes that you can go through to help get you to the level and remind you what you're trying to do. And that's why you want to flood your mind with, you never just want to have idle time. You want to always have something focused that you're trying to listen to, connect with, and be emotional with. So as you will learn, is that, and Vic talked about this a little bit on the previous session. So your conscious mind is like the gatekeeper. That's your thinking mind. It's the house of your intellect, the seat of intellect, right? But your subconscious mind, it cannot reject anything. It only can accept. It has no sense of humor. Whatever you put there, it just reproduces with multiplicity. And it can't differentiate between imagine and reality. So as you begin to review your goal card, and you hold it, you want to feel what it's like to be in the present tense of whatever goal you put before yourself. But you always also want to really get emotionally involved and see yourself and feel yourself doing the things that this particular goal, once is accomplished in this reality, you want to feel yourself doing certain things because of achieving and transmuting that goal into this frequency, to this realm. Very important. And he really wants to hit it hard with it. So he goes into it with more depth and just really want to make sure that you own it. And that's also, and he kind of does a little rebuttal, affirming everything about your goal card, making sure that you have a clear focus, direction, and your goal and how you want to proceed. That's what's in the subsection of 1. The subsection of 2 is the Stranger Secret. Now, we started this on the very first day. is very, very important, that you inundate your mind and wash your mind of this particular recording, because it even says if you've been dealing with it correctly, it says let's do this for 30 days, and like Vic said, he's been doing it for 14, 15 years, or not more. So once you make it a habit, because it takes about 20 some days to really form a habit. But it's so rich. There's so much goodness inside the this recording. So it's here for you, to listen to and really impregnate your subconscious mind. So listen, basically, and Vic goes in. I mean, he deals with it inside the different prior lessons. But in order to, as a child, we don't have our conscious mind. Our conscious mind hasn't been developed until you're in kindergarten, 5 or 6 years old. So anything outside, so from womb and to 5 years old, whatever information that is around you, frequencies, news media, sounds, music, cursing, this, that, and other, wherever's in your environment from womb to 5, it just becomes programmed, conditioned into your subconscious mind, which becomes the blueprint, the program, the actual operating system that's going to flow through your body, because your body just reacts and produces the results that the programming that's in your subconscious mind says it does. So I'm saying that this is very powerful, but I'm saying that to say that the only way to and this is a little bit why it's a little more difficult to learn new things as we get older, because we have a conscious mind now. That gatekeeper is there. We can rational thoughts. We can think. We can reason. We can imagine. We can have all our 6 intellectual faculties at work, right? So at the moment that a new idea comes into play, in order for it to get into the subconscious mind so it can produce, we have to rewrite the program or give it a new program. We got to replace the old paradigm with a new paradigm. And you do that by repetition and nurturing and watering and keep giving it what it needs to be. That's why we got to write our goals. And like one of my mentors says, write it 100 times a day. Or just every time you get write it, watch it, listen, feel it, keep doing it. Because what you're actually doing, you're reprogramming and impregnating your subconscious mind so that it can take root, and then it will produce without you thinking about it. It's like if you know how to drive a car, the first time you start driving a car, you was all hands and foot. You're like, oh my goodness, I gotta hold my wheel here, I gotta look here, I gotta turn the ignition on, I gotta look out the window. The car's moving me, I'm not really control of it. If you was driving a stick, you're all over the place with the clutch and this, that, and the other. But now you just hop in the car, boom, you just drive it. And it doesn't matter. Any type of car, whether it's a Benz, a Lamborghini, a Navi, a Honda, it doesn't matter what car it is. If you get in the car, you can drive it. So likewise, once we understand and impregnate our subconscious mind, then whatever we put there, we can do without thinking about it. Like the functionalities of our bodies, our digestive systems, all these things, the way our heart pumps and blood flows in our liver and all these portions of our body, it works on autopilot because our subconscious mind does it. It goes and do it without us even thinking about it. And if we give it the right macronutrients and the micronutrients, it will produce, heal ourselves, make ourselves even more healthy, this, that, other. So, this is the mindset that you really want to embrace, and why you need to do and be listening to The Stranger Secret every day. Okay. And the third subsection, we're talking about money. People, this is very powerful. We talk about Vic talks about who controls the money, who makes the money. And just in general, it's depending on how you grew up, your paradigm may have been that you didn't talk about money in your household. It was shunned. One of my first mentors, financial mentors, was Robert Kiyosaki. He's the one that really exposed me to how the rich talk about money, how they, have an open discussion about it, how they teach their kids this, that, and other, and how the poor do not. And that in itself creates a magnificent paradigm about how you're going to flow, how you going to attract money. That which you criticize, you cannot attract, and if you don't talk about something that you should love, I said love. I didn't say you should love money. I think you should, because that what you love, you attract. And it's not a bad thing. It's neutral. Money is neither good or bad. It's a frequency. It's an idea. And once you learn how to fuse with that frequency and live there, then everything on that frequency, which is money and other things, it will flow towards you naturally. So if you're not talking about it, and if you're shunning things of that nature, then it's the reason why the poor keeps getting poor and the rich keeps getting richer, because they're in that cycle of frequency that allows it to come to them. So this is a very, very important subsection of section 3. And then he lays out the action steps, what we need to do. Boom, 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 boom. Learn a little bit, drop some knowledge, do a little bit. And then when you're done, you mark complete. All right, cool. That's going to wrap it up for this session. Hope you guys, I'm sure there's some of you who are with me who are actually taking the challenge. And this is just kind of like, a little commentary about what's up. Some of you are still on the fence about whether or not you want to take the challenge. Hopefully some of my commentary inspires you to do so, to give you a greater depth about what's going on, and just so you can see how I'm taking it and how real it is to me, and how I have no doubt that I am going to be successful. I'm going to go through level 1, blow it up, level 2, blow it up, and level 3, blow it up. And the people that I attract to be a part of my tribe and my team, I'm gonna make sure that I will do everything possible so we all do this together. So if you feel inclined to do so, to join the team and join the tribe, it should be a link below. Hit it up. Let's do this thing. This is David Pulver saying that abundance is your birthright, but you will only partake of said abundance based upon what your conscious mind will allow you to discern. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.